Hiya, welcome back to Man Steel. Fan gives hope. Okay, I'm going to show you. A video clip, and it's from. You probably won't see it because I'm recording it off my phone, but I'll put a wee link up here. And please don't comment on the person's phone. This is actually from a girl that I talked about last time. And she's fantastic. You know, she loved Batman v Superman, and she's filmed this. She must have got a friend or something to film this. Now we know the girl, and every name escapes me. But she's on Duck Milk Prod is her website. As I see, she loved BVS and if you clicked onto Batman v Superman commentary videos that I did, there were wee links to some of her videos, and she's outstanding as a reviewer, and she really got BVS, and she taught me a thing or two. And so anyway, so one of her friends has filmed this scene, and she's on this sort of panel now, and in the background there's Games of Thrones, Dark Matter, the Shannara Chronicles, Flash, Supergirl, Killjoys, Powers, Beowulf, DC Legends, maybe Vikings, Outlander, Black Sails, and it's at the Dragon Con 2016. Now we have this panel which you'll see, and it's the guy in the blue shirt. Now this guy in the blue shirt, I'm sure he was sent to the Justice League set, Warner Brothers, and I'm sure I've seen him on another video. And Ben Affleck actually sat down beside him, looked him straight in the eye, and says, improve. And I thought, God Almighty, he must think he's it or something. And there was a video with him on it, and he still looked a wee bit shifty, a wee bit biased, as though his opinions matter. And what really riles me up, well, we'll speak after the video, but take a look at the guy with the blue shirt.
You take the movie Batman v Superman, even with the extended cut, like there's no humor for any downtime.
There's no humor in any of the films.
Movie.
Yeah,
it is dark, depressing.
it's relentless.
All the time. And
I will. When he's finished, I promise I'll repeat it.
and you have the TV shows, which even an era which is a lot darker tends to have a little bit of humor. Like, how important do you think that is in like both critical and fan reception to these projects?
So he asked. He said that in the films, in the Snyder films particularly, that there's no humor. That it is like non-stop, action and drama. Whereas even on the darker show, even on Gotham, even on Arrow, that have the darker themes in the DC TV universe, that there are still moments of levity and there are comic relief characters. And I guess the last part is you wanted to know if that was a pro or con.
Yeah. How do you guys think that might affect critical and fan?
How it affected critical and fan reception.
Well, I would disagree with you because Batman v Superman had Alfred Pennyworth making jokes. He was very sarcastic and always calling Bruce out on his garbage. And then Perry White, what was that water wet joke? I mean, he's doing that stuff all the time. And even Martha Kent had a little moment where Batman saves her. And
This guy here.
He says, I'm a friend of your son's. And she says, I figured.
You go, girl.
My question to anyone who would, and take no offense, please, but my question would be, what do you find humorous? What to you is funny? Because I think that is very humorous and funny, and I think that's good comic relief because they do it at appropriate times. They're not making jokes while they fight. They're making jokes when it is meaningful and makes sense. So I consider that Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice had a lot of humor in it.
I guess I'll have to say this one. I think when you kick off your thematic franchise with Superman, with Man of Steel, which overall I found to be very dark and grim, and not at all what I usually associate with Superman, and then you make your movie about supervillains actually fun, I think there's something wrong there.
It was exhausting to watch Batman v Superman for me because I'm not saying you're right, there was humor there, but it didn't feel organic. It felt like, okay, we've been really, really dark this entire time. Now we need a joke. And there were parts of it was really exhausting to watch that for so long and not have any levity. Now, you don't have to be light. I don't want it to be funny, ha-ha. But I wanted moments of the mood or the shift. I just felt like this flat line of everything is awful for the entire
Man of Steel alienated me so much to the point where, as a lifelong comic book fan, I did not go see Batman vs. Superman. I didn't get to it. That was a conscious choice.
And it's not even a matter of just like, I think.
Right, I couldn't watch anymore. Okay, that guy peeved me off. Now, here we go, are we ready? Right, first of all, I just seen the film Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. Did I find anything funny in that? No, didn't laugh once. Passion of Christ, was it funny? No. There is umpteen films out there that is trying to tell a story, and by putting comedy into it, it's taking you away from the basis of the story. Now, here is a guy, now, as I say, link up the top, here's a guy who just says he watched Man of Steel, it was very dark, gritty for what is, and he's not bothered going to see Batman v Superman. It killed it for him. Right? This is the same guy that I believe has criticised Batman v Superman. That was sent to Justice League Studios and sat there with Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck sat him down and looked him in his eye. Now, I don't recognise anybody on that panel apart from our girl on YouTube. I don't recognise them all on the YouTube channels. And if I haven't recognised that guy, then he must be on a website that is totally dedicated to putting DC down, because it's not even on my radar right now. Now, for me, as I say, I grew up with Man of Steel. He looks roughly about the same age as me, though a couple of ton heavier. And I grew up with Superman. I read the comics. I seen the series. I watched Lois and Clark. I watched Smallville. I've got DVDs of the very early ones with George Reeves, Superman and the Mole Men. I've seen the can't remember his name, cartoon series, Schweisler or whatever his name. So I've seen all manners of versions of Superman. And the stuff that I seen on Man of Steel was the Superman that I was reading. So maybe he was stuck in the Christopher Reeve sort of genre, or maybe he was reading too many kiddie cartoons, or something like that. But this is, Man of Steel was telling a story of a man coming to terms of who he was, right? Where he is on the planet. BVS was two people trying to find their way from and being accepted and being everything else. I believe, why put jokes in a serious tone movie just for the sake of it? I dislike, as I said, I'm going to just use Age of Ultron because that's a recent one, right? I thought there was too many jokes in that. It took away the seriousness of the film. There's a film that's coming out on Monday called Monster Calls. I want to see that. And see, when I go and see that film, right, I want to be crying. I don't want to be lifted in any way, funny wise or whatnot, but I know I'm going to see this film, and I will not make any demands on that film to be either scary, to be sad or whatnot. And as our rightful girl said, there was humour in that, and humour is the hardest thing you can put on a film, because I don't find everything funny. There's a lot of films out there I'll watch, and it will say the best comedy of the year, and I'll watch and I'll be lucky if I like that. Right? A lot of times I really knock myself over. It could be something stupid. It could be like Impractical Jokers trying, and I would end myself because it's real and it's happening. But at the same time, I could laugh at something. There's a film with Peter Falk in it, and Murder by Death it was called, and they had to go to the toilet, and it says, right, freeze, everybody. I says, what's wrong? I've got to go for a pee and I don't want to miss a thing. And it was just the way he delivered that line, and it killed me. And it was, humour is very hard to get in a film. So if you're making a film with Batman v Superman, two guys, one guy is having a mental breakdown, the other guy is trying to get accepted for who he is and not be treated as a god. He doesn't see himself as a god. People are out to get him. Lex Luthor's trying to push them. And where should he make the cracker jokes? Where? This is a journey. BVS was a soul discovering journey. Two people trying to find their inner souls, inner light, and all that sort of jazz. Right? And as the woman said, there was a couple of humour lines. And to be honest, if I go and see a film, and if I feel like I can't breathe or I can't, then send me to the hospital. I send, not once did I find watching a film. Actually, if I go and see a film and I'm finding it tense from the very start to the very end, then brilliant, it's achieved what it's meant to. I have been brought into the film. I'm believing it. I'm getting carried away. There's something in the film that's made me that tense. And it's made me tense for what was horror going to do? Is horror going to be scary if it keeps on cracking jokes? No. Is Scream scary? No. A guy with a big mask and aye, oh, I know where you are. You're in the toilet doing a pee. Yeah. How do you know that? Where are you? Because I'm in your house. See? Right, pervert. But no, I don't know. If you guys know who this person is, please let us know in the comments below. But I just felt she was up there herself there, and I'm thinking this guy in the audience was, what are you on about humour wise? Would you even think of films that I'm going to look at my DVD box? The guy said criminals that are funny. Criminals that are funny. I've seen Suicide Squad. Okay, it did make me laugh, made me smile, made me go, right? But that's about it. Okay, there wasn't something hilariously funny, but I still enjoyed it because it was fun. I enjoyed BVS because it was serious and it showed us two people, and that was the aim of the director. And as you've seen by the girls' other videos, it had so much more in it. But these people who, as I say, this guy who has not seen BVS is probably out there putting it down just because he didn't get his way. That has been pathetic. Now, as I say, I'm not a fan of the new Star Wars films, right? I'll still see them, right? But I've lost my passion for it. I'll take the kids to see the film because I won't go out there and make videos or say to the general public. Well, mind you, I'm saying it on YouTube, right? But I'm not going to go and say things like I'm not going to see the next one. I will see it. I've seen Marvel films. I don't even like I don't like the majority of them, right? Because it's not my cup of tea. It's too daft, stupid, cheesy for me. But that's just me. I like Captain America, Winter Soldier. Who didn't? I thought it was seriously enough. I didn't like the first Captain America. The start of it was okay. The two Hulk films I enjoyed. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, I liked them when they first came out. I haven't watched them since. And I'm a Spidey fan. Who isn't? Thor didn't do anything for us, but I've still seen them. I've gotten them on DVD upstairs because it's something that you can put on for the kids, and here we go, that's for you. Will I go and see will I see Infinity War, or will I see these other Marvel films? Yes, when it comes on Netflix and I get it for free, yes, but I'm not going to go out my way. I'm not going to go, right, I'm giving up on Marvel. It's not the way I want to see it. Right, it's not the way. No, I'm seeing it because life is too short. I'm going to go and see something that I know roughly what's going to be in the film, how it's going to be shot. I know what I'm expecting. It's going to. If I'm bored one day, I'll put it on. I'm an hour and 30 minutes or whatever. There we go. It's going to be light, right? It should be hero time, right? And I'll watch it. But this guy came out and said, I watched Man of Steel, and it was aliens. Did you know he was an alien? Okay, did you read any comic books? He is an alien. And the world is trying to accept this guy coming down, but no, what you want is him coming down to Earth. Everybody's saying, oh, you're an alien and you can fire laser bolts from your eyes and fire out your ass. Be my friend, we love you. We think you're a god, but we love you. No, get real, okay? A guy, and also the film explained why he probably won't kill again, because he's took one for the team. Okay? But for him to go out and say, I will not watch BVS, it's not, and I'm not even going to see Wonder Woman probably as well, but I am going to write articles on why Zack Snyder has destroyed my Superman. Get a life. This is just characters. And who are you? Who is this panel? And why are people so invested in listening to these people who, in my book, are just YouTubers? Why go and saying that? I would go and see that film. To see the girl, but I wouldn't go and see the girl in a public forum like that. I would like to meet her personally. I talked to her on YouTube, which I have done. I've complimented her and offered her a role as editor on my page. But that was one of the stupidest, childish remarks, and I could see for the word go, he had that sort of face down, and he's just. Anyway, had to rant about that. But my main topic is humour. Do we need it? No. If it's a serious film, like Reverence or The Passion of Christ, or I'm just looking at some of the films, even The Hunger Games. There's not much humour in The Hunger Games either. It's just some film. There's no ingredient to make a film. The director wants to tell a story on the way he wants to tell it, or a writer writes a book and he controls how you feel. And if you're not a fan of those books, if you're not a fan of the way the writer, then don't buy the book. Don't go in and see the film or whatever. But this guy, to me, I think he's just got a problem with Zack Snyder or whatever. And as far as the TV shows are concerned, I've seen a couple of those episodes, and some of them are not funny. But for some reason, there are people out there that demand to laugh. If you want to laugh, go to a comedy. It specialises, or supposed to specialise in a laugh. Let us know what you think about humour in films. Okay, leave your comments below. This is Man of Steel. Being positive. Or being funny, because I couldn't stop the camera.